Hello everyone, welcome to the last session. Thanks for staying with us. I'm Jerry. I'm a regional database solution architect from Alibaba Cloud. In this session, I will share some real customer stories about the serverless database. And then let's explore what can we expect about the serverless database. The first part, I think it's very important for us to understand the serverless database correctly. And actually, there are still some misunderstanding about the serverless. For example, the first one may be serverless can only be used in non-critical applications. Actually, now serverless database can also provide enterprise-level SLA with transactional consistency, which means now serverless database is also suitable for business-critical systems like e-commerce, retail, gaming, and other application scenarios. The second one is someone may consider serverless database is very good, so I will use it in every application. Actually not. For some cases, that the workload may not change dramatically. So in this case, provision instance is still a good choice. And the third one, there are also some kind of voice like I don't need to evaluate the resource, just like the serverless decide. About this, we think it is still a good practice to evaluate how much resources will be used for your application, even when you are using the serverless database. In this page, as you can see, here is a big picture of the serverless database that we are providing on the Alibaba Cloud. After the previous session about the different product delivered by my colleagues, I think here maybe you are getting more familiar with these databases and what the serverless feature of this database and how it works. As you can see here, based on the Alibaba Cloud infrastructure and the cloud native resource pool and the database management and control platform, these database services can support to process different kinds of data. For example, structured data, semi-structured data, non-structured data, and also streaming data. And you can build your technical solution for both transactional workload as well as the AI-related workload. And now, serverless is supporting more and more customers from different industries. In the second part, let's walk through some typical solutions and the real customer cases. Actually, most of the time, we are not using one single database. Based on our real cases, we need to use several databases in combination to support the whole business scenarios. In this page, this is a typical solution example. As you can see here, TER is used for the in-memory access acceleration. And we know PolarDB is a transactional database. PolarDB serverless is used for automatic scaling for the transactional workload. And for the data analysis part, AnalyticDB is being used to provide a unified data lakehouse. Furthermore, as you can see, between the PolarDB and the AnalyticDB, there are several options you can choose to do the data synchronization. Like you can choose a serverless DTS, or you can choose to use the zero ETL. If you use the zero ETL, you don't need to pay for the data pipeline from PolarDB to AnalyticDB. And for the data processing in the data lake, you don't need to reserve some resources for your data processing jobs. And here is a customer from internet industry. The customer is providing social network apps. The traffic of the app is always unpredictable. When there are some events or promotion activities, the DBA team of the customer need to evaluate the resource and scale up the instance and then scale down afterwards. By leveraging the serverless features, the customer, they just need to keep the reserved resources. And for the additional resource, scale up and scale down by the serverless. As a result, compared with the manual operation, the customer achieved 80% reduction in operation and management workload, and as well as a reduction in scaling time, which is from 10 minutes to just 5 seconds. This is another customer from property industry. In this customer's case, the application workload and the resource consumption change greatly. Actually, most of the business workload happen during the daytime, especially for very late in the night. There's almost no access for the application and no traffic. So by using the serverless database, the TCO of the infrastructure reduced greatly. And in the last part, let's talk about what will the future of the serverless database look like. Actually, we think the serverless technology will still be an important development direction, especially for cloud databases. About the serverless technology, actually we noticed some emerging trends. For example, AI and machine learning integration. We know we are in AI era, right? Serverless databases are also integrating the AI and machine learning technologies for advanced data processing. And the serverless database will be more compatible for AI era. The second one, automated insights. It is also becoming a key feature in serverless database solution. And then the third one, predictive compatibilities. Predictive compatibilities will be essential for serverless databases, and it will make the serverless more intelligent. For example, based on the historical data, a scaling up may happen for the instance, so the resource coordination can be prepared in advance or something like that. Now I think maybe you cannot wait to try the serverless database out. Actually, we are providing some special offers for the serverless database, as you can see here in the left of the page. And last but not least, we are keeping innovating, and we will provide more and more serverless databases, like AbsaraDB for MongoDB and AbsaraDB for SelectDB. They are coming soon. Please stay tuned. And here, that's all for my session, and maybe that's all for today's session, serverless journey. Thank you for staying with us. We hope you found these sessions insightful and inspiring. And if you have any further questions or you would like to discuss further, please feel free to let us know. Maybe you through a quick chat on the website, or you can contact your account manager. Thank you again. See you.